Breaking news today regarding MrBeast's friend and sidekick Kris Tyson. Kris has stepped away from the MrBeast brand after some serious allegations have come out. Kris writes in a tweet, "I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. In recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health." This is a complete garbage of an apology. You're not apologizing for your past behavior or comments. You're apologizing if they offended or hurt anyone. A lot of social media influencers, content creators, when they get caught doing something, they always make this type of apology and it never works out for them. They all get called out on it. So I'm in the middle of making this video and Kris, or Ava Kris, whatever you want to call this person, just tweeted out more things, and let's get into it. So Kris Tyson writes, "I want to add I never groomed anyone. The person who gets brought up in these accusations, Lava, has vocally supported that they are false." So yes, we'll get into that. And then Kris follows up, "Having said that, I humbly apologize to anyone I have hurt with my unacceptable social media posts, past actions, and to those who may feel betrayed by how I used to act online. To lump these two factors together to create a narrative that my behavior extended beyond bad edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen. In the past, I have learned that my old humor is not acceptable. I cannot change who I was, but I can continue to work on myself." Lastly, Ava Kris Tyson writes, "I don't want these accusations to impact the hundreds of people who work at MrBeast, which is why I have stepped down." So this is mainly talking about this Lava GS kid, or who's an adult now. I have a whole section about this. This doesn't include the recent leaks about him texting a 14-year-old girl on Snapchat. You'll see here he's texting hearts and kissing emojis. It's good that the person archived this with a video, because Kris's Snapchat mysteriously got deleted when the images came out.
I know, dude. I would come inside of that egg and then watch her eat it, and then watch her have sex with another man while she comments about how my genitalia can never satisfy her. He gets cancer in the mouth.
Okay. I gotta say, that is one of the not good places.
I hope he goes his entire life not smoking a single cigarette, and then when he gets 80, he just gets with some dude with some cancer dick, and he shoves it in his mouth.
Yeah. That's hot.
Going back to what Kris wrote here, to lump these two factors together to create a narrative that my behavior extended beyond bad edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen. It clearly did happen. You are in Discords, you are in Snapchat messages, telling your bad edgy jokes to minors. So of course people are going to marry them together. It's all involved. And your bad edgy jokes, as you call them, are buying art from Shadman. So it's gross and it's inexcusable. Let's go back to where this all started. A couple of days ago, a video came out alleging that Kris was texting minors, possibly grooming kids in Discord. And Kris actually started trending on Twitter, and everyone put their 2 cents in the situation. Mr. Medicare writes, "Wasn't sure who on your staff needed to hear this, MrBeast, but YouTube Kids is not in fact a dating app. Glad I could help." Keemstar then came out and wrote, "MrBeast connected me directly to Lava, the alleged Kris Tyson groomed victim. Lava says, I was not groomed by Kris Tyson," and later says, "I did not meet Kris Tyson by myself. I met Kris and the MrBeast crew with my family present. I ran a Discord with Kris Tyson when I was 13 and edgy, inappropriate jokes were said. That's it." Now, some former employees of MrBeast have come out and spoken about this. Jake the Viking writes, "Jimmy knew." He's talking about MrBeast, that's Jimmy. And then he comments on Keem's previous tweet that I read, "Sending S jokes to a 13-year-old is not okay. Never has been, never will be. GG's to Lava for confirming the allegations." Sneako also came out and said something. Kris was into Lolly when he was working with MrBeast, and that he's not surprised that Kris has transitioned. Then a third employee posted this.
Hold on, let me turn off the music. I'm outside MrBeast studio right now. here's a cornfield. I'll explain that tomorrow. I've just been driving by looking to see, is there an FBI raid going on? What's happening? My name's Dawson. I worked at MrBeast from February to May of this year, 2024. Kris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says MrBeast knew, yeah, MrBeast knew. I heard many times that Ava Kris Tyson is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything MrBeast is done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
Pretty scary for MrBeast right now. It feels like it's all like a house of cards. It could all just like fall any minute. Kris was there before they were famous. He knows how the sausage was made. All it takes is for him to say, oh, but MrBeast liked the Shadman pictures too. And then it's all over. It's just disgusting for a giant kids brand like MrBeast to have a predator like Kris involved, messaging kids in backroom discords. It's just creepy. Jimmy has not sent out a statement about this yet, but what's equally disgusting is that other content creators, are choosing to be silent on this because of the profit and the clout they gain from collaborating with MrBeast, and they don't want to burn their bridges with him and the brand. XQC called them all out for this, and Pokimane and Valkyrae both put out statements at the same time as if they are managed by the same people. Alright, here's the Pokimane one. She writes, I don't know all the details regarding the Ava situation, but I want to make it clear any inappropriate behavior towards minors is unacceptable, regardless of who you are. She also follows this up as, it's a shame that people will see this as an opportunity to attack the trans community as a whole. One person's actions does not reflect on every single trans person, so please don't view it that way. And then someone writes to her, I don't know all the details. Why didn't she say the same thing for Dr. Disrespect? And then she writes that Dr. Disrespect had his own statement where he confirmed everything. So here's what I don't like about her statement. First, that she had to get called out to make it, when for the Dr. Disrespect situation, she was just tweeting like off the cuff, talking about how she was concerned about Dr. Disrespect's kids. Where's the tweet about Kris Tyson's kid? Why isn't she tweeting about that? And then she has to preface it about the trans community, how one person's actions doesn't really reflect the whole group of trans people. And it's just garbage. Like, why are you talking down to people about that? It's just like PR speak. And Valkyrae says something pretty similar. Valkyrie or Valkyrie, I don't know how to say her dumb name. I'm still in the process of moving, so I haven't been able to keep up. Predator is bad. Trans does not equal predator. The actions of one trans person does not mean all. Sucks to see so many anti-trans people acting up. I'm hoping Ava speaks up. And then she writes, Dr. D is still gross. Lastly, to the incels that only tagged Pokimane to speak up, even though everyone did after Dr. D did himself. You're weird. Focus your hate toward predators for once. So it's very hypocritical to say that the actions of one trans person does not mean all, but then she blankets everyone calling her out as incels, her and Pokimane, that want them to speak up because they did about the Dr. Disrespect situation. So who knows what's going to come out of all this? Will MrBeast condemn Kris Tyson? Is he going to put out a statement? Will there be more minors coming out with DM leaks about Kris tomorrow? Who the hell knows? Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.